Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tiger Games here today, and welcome back to a video finally after a month of me not doing shit on the channel. Finally back. But in the time I was gone, there's been some huge updates. 1.11 came out, which doesn't affect this world a lot, which I used to have a series on and stuff, but it does affect a lot of people in many ways. But I'll talk about that a little later. I just want to say, hope you guys all had a great Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah, other than that, not much else to say. Um, I currently no longer have the desk I used to have or the bed I used to have. Those are both shipping, so I actually don't have a super place to stay. So that's been changing. I also got a new mouse and keyboard, so that also changed. Hopefully that won't happen. So this is the problem. Oh, anyways, but hopefully that will no longer happen. And yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed over time. I mean, I went in today, looked at the channel, and like, oh my god, I have 27 subscribers. Oh, I know, it's not so good, but it was like 20 subscribers like a month ago, so apparently, need some subscribers. Don't know who they are, but anyway, thank you. But new things that came out 1.11. There's a ton of new stuff, but the main things, well, this is actually, I'm talking about 11.2, the new stuff in 11, with a lot of it's just to do with shulkers and things like that. But other than that, there's a lot just of there's a lot of it has a lot of things to do with shulkers. But with 11.2, they released some pretty cool stuff where, for those of you who know what elytras are, that came out 1.10, they are like gliding. They're almost like a hang glider. You can jump off and you can go gliding with them. And it's really fun. It's really cool. And then they also, God, what was I gonna say? Jeez, there's a new other news. But anyway, so basically, for those of you who know the rockets, you can, or a firework, not a rocket, but you use that midair, and you can actually fire yourself upwards and onwards to go faster, and when you're flying, because the elytra is not powered in any shape or form, so you don't know. And those of you who want to see how to get an elytra, you can watch videos with some of my videos with Austin where we went end rating on my multiplayer series with Wyatt. So yeah, and right now I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but my power keeps flickering, so that's fun. But other than that, yeah, no. So just trying to get back into the swing of things, trying to record more, but I'm pretty lazy, and I also got a lot of homework. That's more my own fault because, like, if I did my homework on time and stuff, I mean I do, but I didn't procrastinate as much. But that doesn't really matter. Just here today playing. Wanted to play some Minecraft. I haven't played in this world in a really long time. Wanted to get back into it, because so we record a lot on the Wyatt server, and I can't today because the server would take a really long time to open. So we're just gonna play in this world. But I'm gonna talk about. It's actually pretty close to coming to the end of the server, which is something I never thought I'd say about that server. Is not that we'll ever end it, but it is near the end of its I mean now. I only have 3 achievements left, and those are this achievement, and there's 2 more. No, there's 3 achievements after here that come after the Ender Dragon. There's 3 Wither achievements. It's spawn the Wither, kill the Wither, and create a fully functioning beacon, which is all 4 tiers of beacon, and power it. Not just power it, but add something in so you have a case. Wow, it's huge, guys. But just trying to get. So I only have those 3 left. I know Wyatt may have about 5 left. As for Noah and Austin, I think they still have a lot more than we do, but even so, I have Adventuring Time. That's a really hard one to get. On a Rail. On a Rail, actually, we originally in our series had a minecart track down to the mines. That was about 800 blocks. But then I ended up spending a couple hours mining and getting the rest of the materials to make it, and it's just a straight line out into the end. Because you have to travel 1,000 blocks. You can't. Our rail was about, would only travel us, 300 blocks full. Well, we never actually figured out if you could. One of our questions was, if you guys know, leave it in the comments, but could you have on a rail just go up in a spiral? Just like keep going, just circling around spawn. Because technically you're going 1,000 meters in one track, but we never figured it out. Anyways, I just made 1,000 like straight rails out to the very end, just like 1,000 blocks out from spawn, and there's just like a hill and stuff. So, and we found swamps and stuff, so that's good for slime blocks and the slime pistons and all these other good things that you can get from slimes. They and their families, very useful people. Alright. But it's a pretty good caving mission, actually. Saying that it's crazy to think, that I started this world like 2 years ago, probably 8th grade, beginning of 8th grade, maybe a year and a half ago. Crazy things. And the only reason that, wait, what did it have been? No, it would have been the end of 7th grade, so almost a year and a half ago. Yeah, it would have been June. Well, excuse me. It would have been during June of 2015, I think. Yeah, June of 2015 is when the war would have been made, or like May 2015, maybe April. Because I tried to get Wyatt to play with. I wanted him to play with me on this world to help me mine stuff out and do it. But I couldn't figure out how to save worlds onto the server. I now figured that out how to. But don't want to. We already have a good world. But then that was the first season of survival with Wyatt. And that was a really great season. That was a really great world. And as much as I love our new world, I definitely wish we had still had our old world, because that was a really hard biome to find in just regular Minecraft, and it had some really cool trees and all the mossy cobblestone, which is more of an aesthetic for a builder's look, but even so, a cool thing to have. And I really like that world. But then that's when that world started. That's when the survival with Wyatt started a really long time ago. But then now we're into season 2, which is another big one. We did season 3, but that was kind of a flop. It was because one of my friends wanted to join. We didn't really want to join our world, because it was like our world had been going for a really long time, and then it was kind of a flop. So we had like 6 episodes, and that was about it. But maybe at some point we go back. I think we actually got rid of that world because there was no point in having it. So wait, that was not right. I had to check if there was. Oh, I remember what's really cool about the new update. So this is really cool. I'm gonna burn my pick because there's 4 durability left. And I forget what the command is to do that, but there's a command to do that. You get an iron nugget. It's pretty cool. So if you smelt new things down, like any old thing down, you can get iron nuggets or gold nuggets depending on what the substance is. Which that is really cool in my books, because it's like, that's so cool. Like, you can melt down. So on our server, alright, so I'm going to finish what I was starting, so then we started the first server. I'm going to go back to what I was talking about before, and then I'll come back to it. We started our first server, Survival with Wyatt. That world got corrupted somehow, I think over my birthday party we had between 7th and 8th grade. I know it's a cool Minecraft birthday party, going into 8th grade. But between that time I had a birthday party, and I think I may have messed up the world, so then we had to restart the world coming into 8th grade. And that was the world that Austin, Wyatt, Noah, and I really worked out, and that's one we still have. And then season 3 was a flop and stuff. But so the other day, as of 1.11.2, you can smelt things down, which means Wyatt and I just went on the server and we looked. Alright, we just went, alright, which things can we do not need anymore? Which things are useless, aren't needed, are not necessary, but we have tons of iron gear, that's never going to be used. A lot of gold gear that'll never be used. Different things like that. So that was like one of those things where we were like, alright, this stuff can all go as well. We looked, when we go raiding when we do raiding, during the end and stuff, it's like, that's one of our big, sorry, I'm just trying to organize myself. So that's one of the big things we do is, you get a lot of gold and iron gear there. It's enchanted, so we usually save the enchanted stuff, but if you ever find anything, or while you're like killing zombies or something like that, then we'll leave that, we'll smelt that down and stuff. So there's all these cool things you can smelt now. All these good things to smelt down, and so that's new, and so that's really cool because you can start to, especially with like iron pickaxes, you can get one iron nugget back if you leave it all the way down to 1 health. You actually can take down 250 hits and leave with 0 health on the one last little hit possible, and then you can smelt it down, and that's really cool because that means, and that was something that I and other people had talked about, was being able to retrieve things. Now I think we more meant in a more mass quantity, like being able to uncraft things and get some of the stuff back a little more than they do give. But I will say it is a nice touch, especially and it's not so much of a touch for people early on in their series. This isn't a new series, but it's something that I'm still pretty early on in the series and haven't done much. So that doesn't really apply to me as much, but it's more for people that have had, old tools and stuff they want to get rid of, or just check my arm. My level is 10, so I'll probably stop doing that. But people that want to get rid of old tools, or if they want to get rid of old gear, because everyone does that thing in the beginning where they create their wood tools, but then once they use their wood tools enough to get stone tools, they immediately put their wood tools in the furnace because it's good fuel. And it is true. I mean, this is what I do. And if you don't do that, then you should, because wood tools will be work as fuel, and then you don't have to waste your coal, which you use like torches and stuff. And that's cool. So yeah, but it's more of a touch, the smelting down armor and stuff for people, like I said, that have a lot of old stuff. And why do they keep going down? Actually, a screenshot there. So level 5. So we want to go on level 11. Level 11 is apparently the sweet spot for diamonds. Many people say it's 13, but I actually have to agree with Austin from the series, the survival series. He says it's 11. I was skeptical at first, I said it was 13, but he got a lot more diamonds and stuff, so I've gone with his theory, and it works pretty well. I mean, I doubt there's any real correlation between the levels, because either way, if you're at level 11, you're still going to get things at level 12, and if you're level 13, you'll probably get stuff on your floor, which is level 12, so, and then you go down to level 11, so it's not 2 blocks difference, but there, I mean, and it's all random spawn, but maybe it is that you want to go at level 11, I mean, who knows. I mean, I always thought the level 13 was the optimal one for diamond, that's what a lot of YouTubers say, but who knows, it might be 11, and that's what I go with, and that's what Austin goes with. Geppel, Aven, but it's Geppel now. He changed his channel. Leave a link to his channel description. I will remember to do it. I promise. I gotta remember to do this. I always say I'm gonna link people if I remember, and then I'm just like, nah, I forgot. Or I'm just too lazy to go to the channel, which takes, 10 seconds. But that's that's just my laziness level. It's like, nah, not gonna do it. But it's really lazy. But it's not like the guy was, if they're in the video, then I have to go link them, but, yes. Cave me. What is that even? That was a strange thing. Cave me. It was, I was thinking of, like, checkers when you go king me. Because you get your guy to the end of the board, and there was, like, that sense of, like, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, so basically, I didn't know there was, like, if there's a skeleton, it doesn't scare me that bad, if I can see it. But just the fact that I didn't know there was a skeleton up there, and he shot me, oh my gosh, I didn't actually jump out of my seat, but my heart just, like, started pounding super hard. The other thing is, like, on this series, I took way more damage than I do on the survival series. I'm like, oh my gosh, this skeleton destroyed me. Because, in the series, I have full diamond enchanted armor. I'm so cool, I have no life. I've spent 5 actual days on the server. If you go into statistics, you can see how. So I spent 2.54 hours overall on this server. I never died? I really never died. Where's deaths? Number of deaths, 0. Let's try and keep that up. But it's a little different because I spent 5 real life days on that server. That server, I mean, I've got some good gear. And I mean, here I've even got, well, do I have full iron? Yeah, I have full iron gear, and I have enough stuff that experienced Minecraft player could kill the Ender Dragon at this point. I couldn't. I mean, I'm not saying I'm experienced. I'm just saying I definitely could. Since I killed the Ender Dragon twice on our series with the resurrection thing, we did it so that Wyatt could also get a feel because the day we did it was the last day of 8th grade. It was like in the afternoon, and it was just Austin and I who did it because I don't remember what happened to Noah, but Wyatt made plans and forgot, and so then he couldn't do it. But so Austin and I did it, and we did exploring. So then Wyatt later on had to want to kill the Ender Dragon, so he and I killed the Ender Dragon together. It really wasn't that hard. Fudge! For fudge sakes! For fudge sakes, mate! For fudge sakes! Oh, I'm actually close to dying. I don't have any arrows. Oh, that's fine. Alright. This is not cool. This is not cool. Alright. So I'm gonna be cheeky. Let's do that. Alright, so she hit herself with her own potion. I'm gonna go in right now. Alright, got the kill. Witches. Not that they're really ever gonna kill me, unless you're really early on in the series. They're just more a little bit of annoyance. I feel like a nuisance. Alright, so the first thing here is let's check something. Alright, so I'm gonna end the episode right here, guys. To finish up mining this, we'll start the next episode of this series in just a little while. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm not trying to be a beg here, but if you did enjoy, it means a lot to me if you do like it. Since I don't get likes on my videos. But thanks. See you guys on the next video.